behind the scenes in private, Scott was an awesome guy. Whenever I talked to him, this guy was amazing. He would uplift me every time. Every time I saw a message from Scott, it made me excited because I'm like, oh, he's going to say something so positive, and I'm going to be excited after I read the message. Coach Greg, and it really saddens me to make the announcement that Scott Murray is no longer with us. He passed away just over a week ago. I don't know what to say, really. This guy was such a great YouTuber. He was always so excited and wanted to help so many people, made excellent videos. I started watching his cooking videos, got to talking to him in Instagram DMs, and he was so excited. Every time we would talk, he would bounce ideas back and forth with me, and he just wanted to help. And I read through all our conversations again, and it's just sad to have to read that and see how excited he was. What I remember of Scott is how pumped he was always to talk and share fitness ideas and to try to help people. Because his recipes were so good and he was such a good YouTuber, I wanted him in the Power 13 cookbook, reached out to him. He was more than excited to be part of the team, became a Harder Than Last Time sponsored athlete, and he was just so excited. And reading the messages, what I really noticed was he was so excited for me to do well, for other people to do well. It wasn't just about him, it was about helping other people.
We must look not to his own personal shortcomings, but to that wonderful work he did to love and to support other people. Because this wasn't just some sort of hobby, it was a calling, it was a vocation. His mission to gather people together and to help them to make sense of their lives, to make their lives better, and to make them more fulfilling.
He would help me, he would give me ideas even for supplements, what kind of protein powders to make and what kind of recipes he could make with different flavors, and he was just so excited. And when I was part of his videos, he was just pumped and so happy.
And the shop of choice for this recipe is going to be Lidl, the motherland numero uno, because of course I am trying to keep this budget friendly for all you students out there.
And later on, about a month ago, I said, you don't look like you're doing so well health-wise. It seems like perhaps you've lost a little bit of weight. He wrote back, don't worry about me, I'm doing fine. I see a light at the end of the tunnel specifically. He said, behind the scenes, there's a lot of stress and anxiety. I feel like I can't shut it down, that it's always on my mind. And I cope with that with exercise. He certainly put on a brave face, and he thanked me for just to talk to him and say, I'm saying, can I do anything to help you? And he's just, hey, thanks for just, checking on me. I'm so happy about that, but don't worry about me. I'm going to be fine. He said, I'm getting my blood work done every year. I'm going to get it done sooner than later. My testosterone levels are a little bit low right now because I'm that lean, but I'm going to make my gains back. Trust me, muscle memory. He was excited. And then more recently he came out and he said, I'm so excited that marshmallow cereal came out. I was talking, I said, that's the flavor that you got to get. And he was so pumped. Because we talked about it. He's like, try this flavor. I think it'll go over really well. Came out with the flavor, and he was just so pumped. I can't wait to do these recipes, and it's just so recent. So when I heard of his passing, I was like, is it real? I don't believe it. I've seen this in the past, and so I was just shocked. I just didn't think it was actually happening. He was passionate about health and fitness, so obviously I could see in him what I see in me. It's just like the same thing. We can all bond together because we love fitness that much, and to see fitness possibly be one of the causes of what took him away from us so young, it just really saddens me, and I'm sure it does all of you. I was in contact with Scott's parents. They were trying to get the word out about his passing and to let his followers know. They couldn't get into his Instagram with the passwords and whatnot, so they were hoping perhaps I could let people know. And so I'm definitely letting you know, Scott is no longer with us. If you're following on his Instagram and whatnot, it's true. He passed away at his funeral. So sorry to say that it's actually true.
The selfishness was not aimed at those closest to him here, but to himself. And how many times have we heard about others in so many professions who throw everything into their work but neglect themselves? We have heard time and again that to people everywhere to take care of yourself.
And so the parents said, he wasn't in a good place, even though on social media he seemed to be doing fine. He just put on a brave face, but behind closed doors, He wasn't. It kind of made me aware of that as well. But he said he was on the road to recovery. He felt like he was getting better. And he said, as cliche as it was, I see a light at the end of the tunnel. So I was really thinking, oh yeah, this is great. He's going to get blood work done. He's going to be healthy. He's got it. He's got it. Just didn't happen. It just goes to show you never know what's actually going on behind closed doors. You can make as many videos as you want, be as happy as you want. It doesn't mean that that happiness that you portray in the camera on a video is what's happening in your real life. The guy had a lot of stresses, a lot of anxiety. He had a hard time shutting down, he would say.
And to go beyond all expectations, to outperform other people, to measure oneself against a panoply of influencers and gurus, to work ridiculously long hours, take personal time and space.
His parents wrote and said, isn't it ironic how he was able to help thousands of people with their health and fitness journeys, but he wasn't able to help himself? Thousands of people, tens of thousands of people, I'm certain. He's helped those people, but he just couldn't help himself. So I just want to wrap this up by saying that behind the scenes in private, Scott was an awesome guy. Whenever I talked to him, this guy was amazing. He would uplift me every time. Every time I saw a message from Scott, it made me excited because I'm like, oh, he's going to say something so positive and I'm going to be excited after I read the message. And so he helped me and he helped so many other people, and I am going to miss him, and I wish he was here.
Also, while I'm here, I know I have the same intro as you, but the real question is, who had it first?
Don't tell.
Don't worry, I won't tell anyone, Greg. But yeah, let's not beat around the bush.